strictly spiritual. It's going to be a general reading for the collective. It is general, so it may or may not resonate. Take what fits, leave the rest. And characters in the story can always be reversed, vice versa. Ignore my stack of packing material. That looks terrible. But, that's where it is. Why are my glasses always so nasty? Ooh, there's a random card on my floor that I don't recall being there. Let's find out what it is. The Phoenix. Okay. Well, this is randomly on the floor. Some sort of transformation, rebirth could be happening. It says the end is just the beginning. Rising from the ashes. Very, very, very interesting. Okay. Oh my god. My cat loves to eat my packing material. That's why I have it up there. Otherwise, he eats it. He'll break into those bags and chew on them. If you order card decks from me and there's chomps in the packaging, I'm sorry. Anyways, let's see what we got going on today. So we need to know what's important. Actually, for some reason, these are both this like same kind of tarot decks, but this was my original one. I guess I'm probably more connected to this one because it's older. That makes sense, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Anyways, it's been 2 minutes. I haven't pulled a card. All right. Tell me what's going on. What do we need to know? What's important? 10 of Swords. That's interesting because I want to get that Phoenix card back out. It said the end is just the beginning. So something ended here. The world cycles. There's some sort of major cycle or something going on right now. Four of Swords. You could be kind of healing and reflecting on something right now. Healing maybe from whatever that ended. I wish I knew how to... I bought these rune stones, but I have no idea how to read them unless I look it up online. It's like I want to use them, but I can't. Oh my god, I just remembered. I bought, if anyone knows bone readings, I bought like a set of bones to do like yes, no bone readings. And my cats ate them because they were animal bones. Yeah. They would hunt them out. I tried to hide them. No. So half of them are now missing. So I don't know why that's relevant at all. For some reason I want to use those rune stones, but I can't unless I turn off this camera. So forget that. Why am I even talking about that? Page of Swords. Someone may be watching you, possibly on social media, or just through work or friends or something. Okay. I don't know why I'm looking at the hair on all these people in these cards right now. I don't know if hair is important for some reason. Okay. Chop wood. What's that song? Is it Morgan Wallen? Something, go out and chop wood. This is, okay. This just reminds me of like Cinderella. And this just reminds me of Sleeping Beauty. Disney movie relevant? I don't know. Fairy tale? I want to read this chop wood card before I do anything else. I love the fact that all these books are just there now. I've been waiting years to have this set up in my own tarot room. Life goal complete. Okay. Being grounded in everyday experiences. Humility. There are times when the big dream is meant to lie dormant in your consciousness so that you can pay attention to the simple chores in your life. Consider why pruning a tree is in the forerunner of delighting in the beautiful blossoms when it's in full blossom, whatever. The mundane act of pulling off dead leaves, watering the soil, and then leaving it to let nature take its course is an important step in manifestation. Taking your action away from your goal brings you into a state of receptivity. This is the deeper purpose of releasing attachment. When you engage in everyday tasks in a meditative, contemplative way, you clear your energy to receive your aha moments, which bring you closer to what you seek. So it's like basically saying like your manifestation has already been planted. It's already happening here. This something ending here could have something to do with it. But it's kind of about like remaining grounded because like what you want is already on the way. I like how I was talking about kind of doing house chores and just not thinking about it. Okay. To be fair with this card, it looks like a Libra thing. Balancing with the scales here. Sorry, I'm gonna sneeze again. Come on. Balance, justice, a need to consider options, mutual benefit, the law of cause and effect. Life offers experiences that are challenging and experiences that are nourishing, yet over time they strike a balance. You move from stasis to doing, from discovering to loving to letting go and to being again. What do they say, like, I don't know the exact line, but something about like how do you know what, like something, how do you know what love is if you haven't lost or something like that? I don't know what the saying is, but the point is like, my neighbors are having a party. Okay. Accept without judgment, and you will see how the universe adjusts in perfect balance. You reap what you sow. For every cause, there is an effect. So wondrous things will be revealed now. I think that's kind of the point with all this is like, what was I saying? Oh, there's something that ended here, right? And literally with the first card being the Phoenix, it's like rising from the ashes. Something else is coming. You might be in a low, dark point right now, but it's kind of like they're saying, like, don't even worry about that. Like, kind of just forget about the fact that you don't have what you want, because something is coming. All right. I used to use all these other oracle cards, and I like never use them anymore. I should start using these again. They're more helpful. I mean, I love my cards that I make, but they're not that deep. I guess it depends what kind of reading you want. My cards are very straight to the point. This is more philosophical, I guess. The World. I'm not even gonna read it, even though it's not exactly, I know it's not exactly the same meaning as that World card, but cycles here. Community. This has something to do with friends. You could just be hanging out with people a lot right now. This could represent something that's kind of public. Okay, let's get into my cards now. What is going on here? I want to use this instead. What else we got going on here? It's already been 10 minutes. Distance. You may be traveling somewhere, or someone could be at a distance from you. Something could be at a distance from you. Endings. So this is very important here. Something ended. That could just represent the distance too. Like something's just kind of far away right now. So why is this ending? Missing you just fell over. What is the purpose of? Why is this ending relevant? Why is this ending relevant here? Discovery. It's time to go on a journey. It's just almost like forget about everything right now. Like take a trip, go on vacation, just forget about everything to do. Oh my god, I just fell off this chair. Forget everything to do with your current state or life or what. Oh my god. Self-worth. This whole thing is like, we know something ended, we know something didn't go your way, but literally just forget about everything for a while. Like that. I don't know. It's just like literally forget about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about anything right now. Live life. Just like enjoy life. Triggered. It's like literally don't be triggered. It's like just chill out. Like have zero reactions to anything around you right now. Like if something's not going your way, just like, oh, it's just because that's what has to happen in order for my manifestation to come. Okay. Tell me more about what is going on here. Ooh. It's not over. Okay. Something that ended, whatever it may be. I usually read for love, so it's probably a love situation that ended. It's not over, but there's some reason that you literally need to avoid talking, thinking, feeling anything about it right now. It's like whatever manifestation is already set on its way, just try not to don't give it any energy is the point. All right, so tell me more about this it's not over situation. What exactly ended? What happened? Passionate. Interesting. What exactly ended here? Or why did it end? Romance? What? Passion and romance? That's why something ended? Please explain that one. That's very weird. Oh my god, my air conditioner. Oh my god. I feel like I'm the only person that drops cards. Tell me more about this ending. What happened? What happened in this with this ending? Casual relationship could have been something that was casual, although weird, passion and romance, that doesn't quite add up. Why did it end though? What are you doing? Hookup, casual relationship for sure. Or just somebody not committing on the level you want, that could mean not proposing, right? What happened? My nose is itching. Why did this end? You know what? I'm going to... my nose is freaking out. I'm going to use this instead. Why did this situation end? Goddess of the Moon. Attachment. Interesting. There's some sort of attachment here, something. And it's like, I think that might be have something to do with the fact that it's like, don't even think about it at all right now. Like, literally forget about it. Pretend it doesn't exist. Okay, the Goddess of the Moon is the intuition. This card shows an eternal spirit holding the bright, reflective moon, blah, blah, blah. This card is all about intuition, the ability to receive insights from your soul's point of view. Receiving the card upright tells you you have the power to get intuitive information on all types of issues. Now's your time to use it. If you have a question about what's going on in this reading, I guess you already know the answer is what I would say. Attachment. This card reveals that your passage forward is being stopped by strong attachments to old patterns or people from the past. The chain at your wrist is bottled to fear from the past or depression about the future. Although you may wear the mask of pretense and or contentment, you simply can't seem to go forward. The stuff that's keeping you stuck could be physical addictions, emotional patterns, or even old relationships. Are you living in fear, addicted to old unhealthy habits, or so desperate about the future that you can't be happy now? Is that what we were talking about? If so, the chains bind you. The chains that bind you could be of your making. This card is telling you it's time to take action. You need to break of your chains and move forward to open, free, and healthy, authentic, happy life. It may take some time and courage and effort to let go, but you know that you're capable of doing it. Until you do, the difficult energy will repeat itself, keeping you stuck. Okay, so this particular thing had to end almost because you were too attached to it. This might be the lesson here, is like, not be so attached to something. Obviously, that's normal. Like, people get attached to people and things and habits and whatever. But there's some sort of lesson. Like, why? Okay, why does this situation need to have a break or be forgotten about for a while? Why? Boundaries. You have to put up boundaries. Okay, so this may have been a situation where someone kept breaking your boundaries, or were doing things that were not appropriate to you, like ignoring you, or treating you properly, or abusing you in any form, or anything like that. Anything, or literally anything with boundaries. Coming over when they weren't invited. Anything that has to do with a boundary. Anything that's something that you didn't like. Any behavior you really typically wouldn't tolerate, but you started tolerating. That's this. Okay. Thank God the air conditioning turned on. So basically you were letting this people through, this boundary here. You were being like a pushover to this situation almost, because you wanted it to be something that you were willing to forget about things that someone may have been doing, right? Okay. So the point of letting this all go is to put back up your boundaries here. You were not having boundaries with this situation. You let something keep happening, maybe, a repetitive pattern, like you told someone you don't like when they do such and such, and they continue doing it, whatever. So this is literally about forgetting entirely, like literally acting as if this situation never existed in your life. It's like taking a literal break, like take the weight off your shoulders for a little while. Okay. Pause, delay. Exactly. Just chill. That's obviously way easier said than done. But it's not like forget. I'm not saying forget. I'm saying try not to think about it for a while. Just act as if it doesn't exist. with also faith that either this is going to work out or something better is going to work out. It's just it's surrender. Surrendering that, like, it doesn't matter whether I think about this thing 3,000 times. It's not going to make a difference. Okay. So let's get one more card as to why this, let's use this deck. Why does this situation need a break, basically? Why does this situation need a break? Chaos and conflict. It was this. It was this. Because you kept letting things happen, right? Obviously, it takes two to tango in that sense. Like, I'm not saying you're the cause or whatever. And obviously, these readings can always be vice versa. But it was just chaos. It wasn't going how you wanted, but you kept letting it happen how you didn't want. You know what I mean? That's why I need to stop. You need a break from it. And it's like you can't really change something necessarily. I mean, you can. But it's easier to change something if there's a complete cut break, right? Like, start over, clean slate here. Okay. So what is going to happen then after this clean slate, after this period of rest? What is going to happen? Are you joking? This reading is like on fire right now. I wanted a clear reading and I've got this is one of the most clear readings I've had in a very long time. Normally it's just like, oh my god, like, okay, this is about someone coming back, but it's like far more profound than like your ex is coming back and they suck. Like, anyway, what I say, what's coming after this, what did I call it? Period of ending, separation, whatever I just called it. What did I call it? I don't remember. Anyways, unfinished symphony. It's not over. There's still something that has to be done with this situation. What? I don't know. Wow. That's weird. Okay. So, what exactly is going to happen now after this period of chilling? I should use my other cards. TikTok. It's time. Okay. Let's pull a couple more cards and we'll be done. Forever. Okay. But how is it going to be different? Like, how is this going to actually change? What's going to change? What's going to be different here? Take action. Someone's actually going to take action this time. I'm having a little bit of deja vu right now. What's going to happen when this separation period or period, what did I call it? I don't even remember. Anyways, liquid courage. May take someone some drinks to have the courage to come back and say something. But does that just represents someone needing courage? Tell me more about what's going to happen after this period of clean slate. That's what I was saying. Tell me what's going to happen after this clean slate. Change. Okay, but why did this cause change? What about this cause change? Divine intervention. The universe is doing something right now. Like, this ending had to happen. Even if it's happened before. There's something particular about this time. Why is this time different? Toxic relationship. I don't know, there's something about this, I don't know, this boundaries thing maybe. What's different this time around? Misunderstanding. Maybe a misunderstanding is cleared up. But someone also has boundaries now, right? X, again, confirming past. Shock. What's the shock? Closed off an anxious mind. Someone may open up about the reason they were closed off. That's something to do with anxiety. All right, well, I think that's going to be all. Basically, we had something that ended, and then there needs to be a literal, like, clean slate, forget something existed, for something to have a complete overhaul. All right, I guess that's all. If you're interested in some of these decks that I used here today, such as this one, you can check out my Etsy shop. It's Simply Spiritual. My website has private readings, my TikToks down below, all the things. I will see you